What would your life look like if fear was not an option? Find out in the new series, Them, the Scare. It's an all-new installment of the horror anthology coming to Prime Video on April 25th.
The series takes place in Los Angeles in the early 90s, with the city on the edge of complete chaos. Deborah Ayerinde returns this season as LAPD homicide detective Dawn Reeve, who has been assigned to solve a new case that has left even the most hardened detective shaken. To find the Southside Slayer. As she gives everything to uncover the truth, something horrific and supernatural begins to haunt her and her family.
Them, the Scare features the legendary Pam Grier, Luke James, Wayne Knight, plus many more, and is sure to keep you guessing at every turn. Horror fans, get ready for your new obsession. This is something you do not want to miss.
And remember, fear is not an option. Watch Them, the Scare on Prime Video, premiering on April 25th. Hello everyone. The clip you're about to hear is from one of our exclusive Patreon episodes on a recent horror release, and just like all of our other episodes, it might include major spoilers for said horror release, so don't listen to it if you haven't already seen it. You've officially been warned. And if you'd like to hear the full episode, just head on over to patreon.com/horrorqueers and subscribe today. Without further ado, here is your exclusive Patreon clip. I gotta say, though, I mean, directors Cameron and Colin Carnes, bravo here. I really am a sucker for, like, a narrative shtick. In this case, you know, we are telling a story like as almost like a in real time, like, episode of late night television with some interstitials that break that narrative framework.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thoroughly entertained from beginning to end. Although I do wonder if some people are gonna, like, come wanting more possession-y stuff that is relegated to the last 10-15 minutes of the movie.
It's entirely possible. I think they've done a good job of selling this more on the high concept of the,
right.
Ooh, you're watching it unfold in real time. Obviously, folks, this is not the first time it's been done. We've got the WNUF Halloween special from 2013. I feel like people are going to say Ghost Watch from the UK and so on. So this is a novelty, but it's something that people have done before. I just think that this is, for the most part, very well executed. Mm-hmm. I like even the transitions between what we see if we were, you know, watching it at home as a regular Halloween late night special versus the black and white of the behind the scenes. It's the previous unaired footage that was recovered after the notorious incident.
Yeah.
And of course, it's a period piece too, right? It all takes place over one night in 1977. And there's something fun and a bit shticky about that as well.
Oh, I agree. And actually, before we start going through like piece by piece for this movie, a complaint that I've seen lobbied against it by many people is that it doesn't adhere to this kind of narrative gimmicky shtick thing of quote unquote found footage or whatever. And I didn't really have an issue with that. This was not Paranormal Activity Next of Kin for me, you know, because y'all can listen. I bitched about that movie breaking the found footage mold a lot, and I didn't have that issue with this movie.